So this is the Eiffel Tower. This is an art installation that has been in the artwork to be completed since 2015. This is the Eiffel Tower, and to have it wrapped in gold aluminum foil is the art installation. To think of who would do it and if it could be done, it is noted that the tower is slated to be painted every 5 years to keep it from rusting. So there is a crew of 20 people who are already equipped and set with skills and determination to complete such a task. So I would look to subcontract them or ask the people responsible for hiring them if they would be willing to subcontract these people out to do this, because they already have the skills, knowledge, and mindset and everything of that to be accessing all the different aspects of the tower. Also, the tower is covered in lights, so they all know how to do that. And if those light bulbs ever need to be replaced, they know who to call. So I would need to ask those people. Now, what supply would I be using? This would be the supply. Gold aluminum foil. I don't know if I would use rolls of aluminum foil, like tubes, like wrapping paper tubes, Christmas wrapping paper tubes. But I would be using this. This seems to be something that could be handled onto, like this. This is something that could be like on a like a tool belt. Like you could like each climber. Each person working on this could do this on that. Why can't I just do it? Because I can't do it, right? I have to hire somebody to do this, right? It's a subcontracting thing. And so this would be, I could probably do some of it being the art installation concept artist, creator, or whatever. And then I could do some of this. It would be interesting to do. And then, yeah, so there would be a lot of this needed, a lot, and there'll be a lot of fundraising to do. So there would be permission needed, permission from France, permission from the French government, permission from anybody, permission from somebody. I don't know if the Louvre would be the first person to ask for permission to do this, being it's an artwork. And so permission, maybe the French consulate. I'm just kind of like going over places of people that I might have to ask for permission and trying to figure out how to ask this for permission. But if this is permission asking, then this is permission asking. An effort to consider how this would be completed. Already, the people that already scaled the tower to paint it, that's one part. Shipping these things over to France, I already considered that there are these in America. There are pod storage containers. I quickly looked a suitable alternative in France, because otherwise I would have to ship the pod storage containers, which is actually what I really like to do. The pod storage containers from America, ship them by barge over to France, and then have them, have like a pod container, a pod container, a pod container, and a pod container at each leg of the tower. And then the gold aluminum foil company to continuously supply the art installation with the gold aluminum foil until completed. And then they would the gold aluminum foil supply would be stored in the pod. Pods are mini storage containers, so they would be like 12 by 20 or something like that. I'm not sure about the actual dimensions, the actual size of the pod containers, but a fairly good sized one. And then the four of them, and they would just be filled up, like a little mini warehouses around there. And then so then that That way the people covering it could just kind of go and grab their supply and continue the thing. Also, in considering this to be completed, now I know we pay the crew that is covering and working with this, but I would want the crew to be housed within a 1 mile radius of the tower for the duration of the work. Why? Just so that they can be close enough to be able to, so that they can walk to the work, and they don't have to drive 20 minutes or, you know, half an hour or whatever, so that, you know, they can be close to the work. Then also what is considered is, can it be done? Yes, it can be done. It's possible. There are people that do this and stuff. Then supply and shipping the pods, I covered that. And then the display time and the working time. The tower is slated in its campaigns to be painted, is what they call it. They call it painting campaigns. It says it takes 15 to 18 months. And so I'm not sure if that's how long it will take to cover the tower with the gold aluminum foil. But that's approximately a good estimate, a good starting point of estimate of how long it might take to do this. 15 to 18 months. Then we have display time. Because if you took 15 to 18 months to cover this thing with gold aluminum foil, how long are you going to display it for, you know? That's still to be determined. It did not get worked on for many years. It just kind of got forgotten about because there were things that had happened, and I did not know anybody to come together with me and work on this. So we're just doing this. At the end of the display time period for the Eiffel Tower, there need to be a removal of the thing, which again, I guess that would be another 6 to 8 to 12 months. I don't know how long it would take to remove all of that. We probably need to definitely look at I was thinking of like a litter committee, because like if the gold aluminum foil, as it's being taken off, if it flies away or flutters away on the ground, you know what I mean, just let it be fluttering on the ground, I guess, and somebody could pick one up and take it with them. Would anybody want to have the gold aluminum foil that had been used on here as a souvenir? You could sell that, or just give it to them if you would, please. Just give it, just give it to the people that would like a piece, not sell for souvenirs. Just give that, and then but anything that is not taken away, if anything, any of the supply of the gold aluminum foil that is not wanted by the people, then then it would be let's see, then that recycle it, obviously. And so I did look into a large facility, or a facility to recycle a large amount of aluminum foil. So that's the end of the proposal. I'm sure there's a couple of other things to be considered, and there will be a lot of fundraising needed to do, so I will be needing to look for ways to raise fundraising, and also a reason and a purpose for it, just to see what can be done, I guess, you know. I'm sure there's other reasons for it, and yeah, so there we go. All right, Eiffel Tower. Do you want to put on a gold dress, Eiffel Tower? Be a fancy lady, Eiffel Tower? All right. Thank you for watching the video, and this is the Eiffel Tower wrapped in gold aluminum foil art installation proposal video. Thank you.